Alright, good morning everybody. Well, it's mostly close to the afternoon. It just doesn't look like it, so it's cloudy out. So, sorry, the video yesterday definitely did cut out, so the video ended. But long story short, and I really hope you guys can hear me, it's windy out. I'm trying to keep the phone close to my mouth so you guys can hear, without being too weird. And also, sorry for my video angle. So unfortunately, all the videos I've done with them have been at that angle from my first video, which is like holding my camera vertical instead of horizontal. So this will be the first one that's actually held horizontal, so hopefully it makes a better video. Yeah, I actually have to spur on their play because lately Jack has been a bit, I think she's just maturing, at least that's what I'm hoping, but she's been a bit calmer. She's not too much one to actually engage and play with Kratos, and usually, like, when I first got Kratos, she was the only one trying to engage and play with this little boy, or with them at all. Like, she was the one initiating it. I guess sometimes seeing their rougher play. Look at his dirty butt. I'm telling you, he just gets rolled around in the dirt all the time. And so I really have to be careful with. Oops, sorry. You're real cute, boy. You're real cute. Hi, missus. Missus has heard this before. So Kratos is not really, I mean, his personality seems really fine. Like, he's not a fearful dog, this, then the fourth, but you know, he's still unsure. And like I said, Jack was at this age too. Like I said, Jack didn't used to be a dog that would bark and walk up to people. She to kind of hang back, kind of like Kratos is doing now. Wind, give me a break, please. But you know, she grew out of that, so Kratos will too, for sure. Sorry, I'm waiting for the wind to calm down. Man, I really hope this video's not too bad, but I guess I'll find out. Anyway, so I have, it's Sunday, I have service soon. But I wanted to get a quick video. If the wind is too bad in this video, I'll try to just do another one. But I wanted to get a video of them before I actually sit down and go in and change. So yeah, like I said, sorry about yesterday. My video definitely died. But long story short, my phone definitely died. Long story short, I'm not sure about getting a Dogo Argentino Mastiff just because me training him has been incredibly difficult. I know he's probably might be a special situation. Honestly, I don't think the breeder that I got him from is. I know for sure that I'm probably not gonna go back to him because honestly, Kratos was kind of really expensive for what I got. Kratos was a pretty sickly puppy when I got him. And he didn't look like it, but, you know, once I took him to the vet for his checkup, you know, a lot of things, you know, popped up. You know, he looks really healthy. He has a fairly nice structure. I think he doesn't have a lot of rear angulation, but whatever, I could breed that into my program if I choose. And some days it looks like he has rear angulation, but his rear angulation isn't, neither is Jack's, but I'm not breeding Jack's, but their rear angulation is not really good. It's decent, I guess. Anyway, but I don't know, but basically, like, I've had so much trouble with him, like, I'm not entirely sure if I will bring 2 females into the program. That's what my plan was. However, I've decided that what I may do, I may just get I definitely want a female from La Cocha. That's the kennel where the famous Dogo Argentino Mastiff came from. Everybody knows that story, but I wanted to get a female from there. But I also want to get a female that's like from show lines and not necessarily a female that's from. I actually don't know if that's going to make a difference because honestly, like, Kratos is pretty mellow when it comes to his energy level. Yeah, he gets into a lot of stuff, but he's a puppy. It's actually not. What stuff that he gets into is not like a huge deal. It's just like his issues with his potty training and the fact that he was a really sickly dog. I mean, his potty training definitely for sure. That was definitely a big issue, and I think that had a lot to do with just the fact that he was, you know, he was born and raised outside, and then And then for his crying, I don't know that's just exclusive to him, because the Dogo Argentino Mastiffs are Velcro dogs, and so I can kind of attribute, excuse me, I can kind of, yeah, I know, man. It's like, what's wrong with you? I can kind of attribute his crying to the fact that he is a Velcro dog, and he needs to understand that, yeah, there's not going to be somebody with you 100% of the time. But his crying and just the fact that he was really sickly, and not also, well, his sickliness, it definitely depends on, you know, the kennel that I get him from and how they're taken care of. But his potty training, like I said, that's definitely also something kind of similar, because he was an outdoor dog. He was used to pottying in the same place that he slept and ate, and so that's probably, that also attributed to that. So those are things that are avoidable. But one of the things about the Dogo Argentino Mastiff that, and I hope that I got this point across yesterday, but maybe I didn't. The one thing that I really dislike is just the fact that he's so stubborn. I'm not sure if I finished this thought yesterday. I don't think I did completely, but with Jack, if I want her to sit, she's just gonna sit, right? You know, she's gonna do it immediately. There's not gonna be anything else for it. Kratos, he's gotta stare at me and think for a second if he wants to do it. That's what he has to do. So, and that's just like, I don't like a dog that, I mean, I know like it's definitely just in their breed. It's not just necessarily him. You know, dogs that are bred to do work, like, you know, hunting and or guarding, they have to be able to think for themselves, because they're going to be in situations where they have to make a decision without the owner there. And so so that's very similar for the Dogo Argentino Mastiff. However, Mrs., you okay? You did that again. Come here, Joe. There you go. She actually did that when she was a puppy. Gosh, it wasn't anything so freaking, oh, tiny. She did that as a puppy. She came inside from the house and using the bathroom, and she kept pawing at her face. She was like, what is going on? And she basically got a stick lodged in between, like on her top of her mouth, just stuck there. It doesn't deter her from doing it again. Or from chewing on more sticks, I guess. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so it's definitely just a breed thing, his stubbornness, but I really dislike that, because I know I can train him to do stuff, but it's just like, even if I ask him to do things, he will ignore me unless I go over there and physically remove him or physically correct him, which I do not like doing. I like them to be like, okay, if I say no, it's like, okay, cool, fine, I'm done, cool. But Kratos is not like that, and I do not really enjoy that in a dog. But like I said, Kratos isn't going anywhere. I think I've mentioned this before, possibly. I tried to do so many videos yesterday, I don't actually know. But what is going on? Oh, sorry, my hand was in the way. But I've always wanted a Dogo Argentino Mastiff, so regardless if I decide to bring 2 females and create a breeding program or not, I will be keeping him. And since he is a breeding male, you know, I'm going to do show work with him, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. But I am also going to, you know, I just won't, I'll just stud him out instead of actually having females of my own. And I do want to kind of maybe bring another type of dog into to breed if I don't actually breed him, but that's neither here or there, you know, that's long ways away. So anyway, but I did want to get a video of them this morning. But yeah, that's basically just the reason why I'm not sure if I will be breeding any other females, but we will see. Like I said, I think females will probably be a bit different. You know, he's gonna be alpha male. Jack, hey, get back. Bye. What did I say? So Hackle's raised. She is trying to protect the stick, which is unacceptable. So she will not get it. Tough. She's such a pretty girl. Tough. I don't know why she just decided she was gonna guard the stick, but she did. See, she listens right away. Kratos, and he is young. Yes, I did say your name. He is going to just kind of keep going at it. There's been a couple areas that he's been digging in to try to get out the yard when him and Jack are in here by themselves. And I've had to cover those up, but even when I'm over there trying to cover it up, he's in there trying to, oh yeah, I was digging here, let me continue. And me saying, no, it doesn't connect with him. I have to physically move him out the way. And physically like tell him, like, you know, you need to go. So that's just, I mean, like I said, it might just be a male Dogo Argentino Mastiff, because otherwise Kratos has a very sweet personality. He's not overly dominant. I mean, I said he's a young male. I don't think he has, you know, don't think his testicles have dropped yet, so, you know, he doesn't really have that going for him. But, you know, he's a good boy. He's a sweet boy. Despite my grievances with how that was the missus. despite my grievances for how expensive he was for his health when I got him, he's a good boy. He's a good baby. So anyway. Okay, so what else can I talk about? There's plenty of things to talk about, but I don't want to make this video too long. What else is going on? What else is going on? What else can I talk about? Well, I guess I could talk about yesterday. So Kratos, like I said, like I might have said in the last video, he's just recently being potty trained and having access in the house. Like, both of those things at the same time. So, and he does pretty well. He hasn't had an accident yet, technically, but when he gets to the, I'm watching you, baby girl. When he gets to the door, like if he really needs to use the bathroom, when he gets to the door, you guys can't see it, but there's a door right around there, where, that leads outside to the backyard. And so when he gets there, if he really needs to use the bathroom, he kind of tinkles a bit. So that's something that I'm gonna be working on, simply because, like last night specifically, the issue behind that was that he, when he got up from a nap, and instead of going straight to the door, he decided he was going to go and drink a whole bunch of water. So the thing is like, I kind of control his water intake, because if he drinks a whole bunch of water, he's just going to pee everywhere, like within the next 10 minutes. And he likes to guzzle water, let me tell you. So I have, the water is in the kitchen, and the kitchen's kind of bared from the main room that I keep him in, which is the living room. So me and the babies, when we go in, we hang in the living room, but we have to walk through the kitchen in order to get to the backyard. Anyway, the point is that, the point is that when I woke up from a nap in the living room, and so I removed the gate from the kitchen, and I let them, okay, let's go potty. I opened the gate to the kitchen so they can go in the kitchen, and I walked to the door so I can bring them in, so I can get them to, oh gosh, sorry, my layout of my house is weird. So in order to get to the main way, the way that we take anyway, to get from the living room to outside, is we have to go through the kitchen, and the kitchen leads to the laundry room, and the laundry room leads into the playroom, which is that room you see right there, which leads to outside. And I have gates that separate the laundry room from the kitchen, and the gates that separate the kitchen from the living room. And of course there's doors that separate the laundry room from the playroom, and the playroom from outside. So there's a lot of doors and a lot of gates. And so I basically open those all up, and we walk from the kitchen to the laundry room to outside. But the kitchen's where I keep their water bowls at. So last night, instead of going to the door because he needs to use the bathroom, he sat and drank a whole bunch of water. And so then, of course, like when he finished, he ran to the door, like, okay, let's go. I'm like, open the door, and he ran to that door that's right there, leads to the backyard, and he couldn't hold it for me the couple seconds it's gonna take me to walk there. He couldn't hold it, so he tinkled a little bit at the door. I was like, dude, if you need to use the bathroom, you need to be peeing before you get a drink. Like, I'm just saying. He's peeing over there now, so good job. I don't know why you need to pee over there, little boy. There's plenty of place to pee over here. It's fine. But anyway, so we're just gonna have to make sure that when he does wake up from a nap, that we take him out immediately first, since he cannot hold his bladder. So that's what we're gonna do. Look at that pretty boy. He's gonna be a beefy boy, that's for sure. But yeah, so that's that. What else happened yesterday? I don't know, there's a lot of things I could talk about, but yeah. Let's talk about Jack. So I thought for a second last night that she might have been sick. She's just really mellow. Like Jack, between the two of them, Jack was always the one to kind of start play. Sorry, Jack's hackles are a little bit raised, but she's fine now. She's kind of one to start play. Like she's always wants to initiate the play, but lately she hasn't been that way. And I was worried at first about her being sick, because she had an older brother from the same two parents, so directly an older brother, who got mysteriously sick. I don't know if it's mysterious or not. I don't know. But he got sick, and he passed away before he was 1 year old. And Jack comes from the litter right after his. And so I was just a little bit worried that, like, maybe something with her, especially since that dog was really, really skinny before he passed away. And Jack tends to be on the skinnier side, baby girl. Whoops. She tends to be on the skinnier side. I mean, you guys can hardly see her ribs. Like, I promise you, both of them eat. They eat a lot. You know, she has regular bowel movement. She's not puking or anything. But, you know, it's just, honestly, I'm inclined to believe it's just the fact that she has such a high energy and metabolism because she eats so much. Anyway, like, she eats more than Kratos does, and Kratos looks fine. Like, you guys can see that. But anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, I was worried because she had an older, yeah, birds. Kratos is finally at the age where he's starting to look up for things and not looking at the floor. So, but anyway, his ears are gonna be in the way. I didn't know they had such big ears. Anyway, but yeah, so Jack, his older brother, before he passed away, he was super skinny, but he was also throwing stuff up. So Jack has a very healthy appetite, you know, not throwing up anything, pottying normally. So, and I'm inclined to believe that she's just her cycle's gonna come on, not her cycle, but her you know, she's about to go into heat because she is 6 months old. She's a little older, 6 months old. So I feel like she's coming into heat soon, which I know can incite behavior changes. He hasn't making so much mulch. So, you know, which is fine. You know, I don't, as long as it's that, it's fine. And also, like, one of the things that also kind of cues me into that is just the fact that Kratos, who always has kind of an interest in Jack's rear area, even when I first got her. When I first got him, he used to try to suckle from that area, which, you know, nothing was coming out of there, nothing that he wanted anyway. But lately Kratos has been just, like, not really enamored with it. It's not that bad, especially in the house, because they'll both lay together in the crate that's in there, and he will move specifically to lay right on her butt. Like, it's not like anything that he's trying to hump or anything. Like, he'll just go to sleep, but even sometimes he'll try to, like, be back there sniffing and, like, bothering her. And it's kind of to the point where she actually did issue one correction. Like, one of the things about Jack is that she doesn't really issue too many corrections, even though she's my alpha female. It's because she's so young, I will say that, but you know, that was the first time she's actually corrected him for anything, and Kratos is kind of rude. I mean, they're both rude in their own ways. Jack's a really good player, and Kratos just kind of likes to barge into the middle of things. But anyway, the point is that you know, she's just been a little bit moody today and the last couple of days, so I think that it might be coming on her first cycle, which I'm hoping for. Basically, the plan is to get to get Jack spayed after her second cycle, possibly. It really depends. I want to let her mature fully. She's actually slowed down in growing, so I might be able to spay her after her first heat. But we'll just keep an eye out on that. So, but yeah, I don't want to get into anything else. This video's already longer, and I have to go inside to prepare for my church service. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys could hear this video. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.